Hey Juan,
Hey Nathan,
what is family?
what is family?
Yeah,
That's great. That's a great question. For context, we just started smoking a little bit, so I don't know. Family's a group of people that you love, right?
I'd say so. I,
Yeah, there
I,
you go.
the way I see family is, and I like to look at the root of words.
Yeah,
So, like, when you get family, that
yeah,
comes from familiar, in the sense that these are the people you are around the most, and you become familiar with
yeah,
those people
yeah.
through that relationship.
That's true.
Whether it be any of your chosen family or the
Right,
family you were
exactly.
born into,
Right.
family and familiar, these are the people you
That
associate
the
with
that
on
you're
a regular
closest with.
basis.
Right. I think that's true
Yeah.
for sure.
And
Uh,
we are family.
yeah, we
And
are family. We're
through
yeah,
unique circumstances, I
yeah,
should say,
yeah.
through marriage, but
Right.
still raised in a
I think
way
that's the relevant
pretty
factor is that
much.
we grew up together,
Exactly.
and
The
that's
familiarity of it.
right.
It's like, no, you
You're
couldn't
familiar,
tell
yeah,
me I wasn't going to see my cousins over the summer
right,
and Thanksgiving break, and
right.
then they'd come to
Because
St.
like
Louis for
right,
Christmas.
because at our age, right, like you know what I'm saying. Like if my uncle got married, a different uncle or something like that got married at this point, that would just be like my uncle's wife's whatever.
That,
Like I
yeah,
don't know anything about that person. Whereas you, it's
interesting.
like since we were like
Pretty
since
much
like
old enough to remember. It's
right,
like,
like yeah, exactly. Yeah, you, me, Jabari, and Joe, we were always hanging out, at my grandma's house, at my dad's mom's house. That was great.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
definitely. Some of the most formative years,
Right.
and
Absolutely. Right.
that's definitely what family is. There's a lot of shared experience, a lot of
Yeah.
shared times, and that's really how like the memories of everything
Right.
are kept alive, through
Right.
these stories that we share and pass down.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So, on one level, to the original question, what is family? One of the answers has to be family. Like everything else that you like can experience in your life is a memory.
Yeah,
It only exists so long as you can remember it.
pretty much. At least those who've come before us,
Right.
and how the future's going to look at us in the present tense.
Right. Exactly. And I think that's part of why if you look out throughout history or whatever, a lot of these dynasties and stuff, they did things that you wouldn't that don't seem logical on an individual basis, things that wouldn't further your own happiness as an individual. You're
Pretty
talking about
much.
people going and getting themselves killed and stuff for like
For the
fam
community, for
right,
the
yeah, for the
greater good,
community, for the extended family, yeah.
That's, I'm glad you brought us into that area because
Yeah.
I feel like in this day and age, it is currently Sunday, August 7th, 2022.
Right.
I feel like the family as we know it in a very general way
Yeah.
has been dismantled, you know?
Yeah.
In the terms of two-parent household, in
Right.
the terms of the American dream.
Well, and especially for us,
Yeah,
especially for black people, right?
you know,
We are way ahead of the curve in terms of these demographic shifts that you're talking about. I mean, it's just a staggering. What is that percentage? I'm sure we could get that.
oh, definitely.
It's like a huge percentage of black children are born outside of wedlock, and that's like terrible. That's horrible for us.
Yeah, they lack that structure. I feel like a family provides a certain structure to someone's life,
Yeah, right,
which we've been blessed to have that.
right. Yeah, that's the other thing. I guess to the answer, the question, what is family? It's like, well, on some level, family's an organization.
Yeah,
It's like a team or a business that just a bunch of people that have decided that they want to do a thing together.
essentially.
Yeah,
Like mafia is just another word for family, you know?
really.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of that. Black
Yeah,
children.
earlier you said you hadn't seen The Sopranos. I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed by
and
that.
that's the
That's
thing, man.
horrible.
It's like there's just so much. I watch anime. We spent
Right.
like the last episode I recorded definitely spent half of it talking about anime. It
Yeah.
was somewhat relevant, but like, damn.
See, that's a whole that's a whole part of your world that
You know?
I can't meet you down there. I don't
Which
have
like
the
I could
context.
send you some stuff, but like yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I feel like I do have like a family, a found family,
yeah,
shaped around core aspects of my life thus far. In terms of I have my family and upbringing, so like
yeah.
you're
Right.
all the people that I'm actually related to.
Yes.
But then I have all the friends I made in high school, and
Right.
a lot of them are on this podcast. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
just this network of people, of
Yeah.
artists and fucking writers, musicians, all these people that I know
Yeah.
through that shared trauma that is high school.
Right.
And then all of my community college friends, and that's where I hang out with a lot of people who are into anime. So like I've gone to conventions with some of these people. I've traveled states with some of these people, you know. Like I went to
Yeah.
fucking Nebraska with a friend.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Yeah. In
never
the
doing
middle of
that
nowhere.
again.
Yeah.
Never doing that
Yeah. I've been to
again.
Nebraska. You've been to Iowa?
Mm, it's on the list.
I mean, it shouldn't be.
You
You
know,
know, that's a shitty
that's
list.
the fucked up part about it.
It's not that
That is
nice,
the fucked
actually.
up part
You know
about
what?
it.
It was pretty cool. The people were nice there, but then the weather was so fucking cold. It's like, because like to
I hate the
me,
cold.
I feel like the trade-offs of living like north versus south. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like in the north, there's stuff, there's cities and stuff, but it's cold to live in New York
cold as fuck.
or Chicago.
That's the
It's
one
fucking
reason why I
terrible.
won't move to New York.
Or you can live in the south where it's like, it's warm, but there's, it's pretty underdeveloped and shit. Whereas
Backwards.
somewhere like Iowa, you get both of those things. It's cold as hell and there's nothing to do. Why the hell would you live there?
You know,
It's crazy.
I feel that way about Missouri to an extent, but
Yeah,
this is where
the
my
winters in this
family
city are
lives,
fucking
so
insane.
it's like, well, I'm here with my family.
Yeah.
Mm. Do you feel like, and this is getting deep. This
Yeah.
show always gets kind of
Okay.
deep, but like, do you feel like our family enables us or encourages us?
Uh,
Very vague, but we're gonna chop it up soon.
that's a good question. I would say encourages, right?
I think
Because I
so.
don't think nobody in our generation, everybody's had their troubles and struggles and
For
stuff,
sure. No, we're definitely in a place of somewhat privilege in the sense that we're able to talk about these things objectively and whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
But I think it goes both ways. I tried to use those two words because I see a duality with them in the sense that I think I was encouraged to make mistakes and to figure things out on my own, even though some people were telling me some things and I didn't always agree with those things. And I got to really feel and figure things out on my own, which was something I felt encouraged to do.
Yeah.
But I also think I'm enabled in the sense that had I had listened and had like more limited options, I think I might have been even further than I am now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. More discipline, maybe more, yeah.
Just even with less options comes further decisiveness to the point
I
where
don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say I feel like the opposite. Not that I think it would have been better for me to have less discipline necessarily. I think my parents were basically pretty close to right. I do think that. And I think I was just thinking the other day, I'm really grateful that they were as lenient as they were, because a lot of my friends' parents were way harsher than mine, I felt like.
Definitely.
And so I always felt very lucky that I had the level of freedom that I did. So, and I was just thinking, I feel like if I develop pretty well, or if I have developed pretty, I'm an adult, so yeah, if I have developed pretty well, and I think I have.
It's a beautiful thing.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think that's due in large part to how much freedom I had, which was cool.
Yeah. No, family definitely it shapes you for better or worse. It definitely does mold you into the person you become.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it sets your religion and your race and all that and all your opinions. Most of the time, most of your political opinions, right, are like based on what your parents voted for.
It's
and
how
all
you
that.
spawn in, man.
Like, right. Yeah. That's literally
your access point to the world.
Yeah. That's your character selection right there. It matters.
Now,
for sure.
as you know,
Yeah.
this is a very polarizing time
Yeah.
just to be alive in general.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have found any sort of found family that can compare to your actual biological family?
No, not at all. No, I
Yeah.
don't think so. I mean, I've got friends. I think when I was in college, more at WashU, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was at WashU, it's like, I had some friends that were really close and stuff. I had a nice group like that. But now those people have gone on to live. One guy's in London,
Oh, beautiful.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like
But
that.
yeah, people
Right.
often do their own. And then
Right.
college is a lot like high school in the sense that the people you go in with aren't necessarily the people you come out with.
Right. Things
Thankfully,
change. Yeah.
I've come into high school and got out with the same friends that I always did, and that's why they're my friends now. But I can definitely say that it's not like high school in the sense that we were always hanging out, we were always together. Like now, we're a lot more distant.
Right. That's what I was going to ask next. Is like,
yeah,
so you
exactly.
guys, so yeah. Because
That's
I've also moved away from my high school friends, right? That's the other thing is,
pretty
unlike
much.
you, I'm not still in Atlanta, so it's like everybody else is just, gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking wild, man.
So in that sense, no, I don't think I have friends that are different, but I think part of what family implies is it's not just that people are a bunch of random people that you're close with. It's that they're also close with each other. That's what makes it a family. So it's like
interconnecting.
I've got close friends and stuff, and
circle.
friends with whom I have really, intense friendships, right? And people that really I really support and really support me, but it's like they're not necessarily as close with each other as they once were.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no, I don't think I have a family. How about you? I mean, do you feel like you've got a found family?
And that's the interesting thing because I feel like in friend groups, there's not necessarily a hierarchy, but there are definitely roles in terms of like when the friend group is together, people all kind of, a good friend group has enough like homogenization and diversity to kind of complement all of each other in, I guess, a meaningful way.
Right.
So there are definitely a lot of times where I'm the one who spearheads the group. And all of those groups, for the most part, are still pretty tight.
Yeah.
But that's more so for my amount of effort
that you put into making it
yeah,
that
exactly.
way, right?
And it definitely brings me to a point where I don't think I have any other found families unless it's that situation. Only because if I'm not the one spearheading the effort, it pretty much dissipates on its own.
What happened?
So there's this one friend group. I say I don't like talking about me working at Topgolf.
Yeah.
But I've already said that I work at Topgolf. People already know where I live. They can probably put 3 and 4 together.
Okay.
On the information I've given them. But I definitely had a group of coworkers, and I take this to the grave. Topgolf was a cult, 100%.
Okay.
We're going to get into that in a different episode.
A cult?
No, we could probably cult families.
I mean, I was always, in the time that you worked, cult, literally... the Manson family, that's a cult.
I was not trying to expose motherfuckers today.
I mean, that's
and
a
I
good
won't.
one.
I'm not naming no names.
Okay, well, yeah,
Topgolf was a cult in the sense that they take you in, they clothe you, they feed you, they pay you every other week.
Right.
You're around these people all the time if you're full time.
Yeah.
And just in that environment, I'm gonna expose motherfuckers. That's crazy. But a lot of alcohol, a lot of drugs, a lot of money, a lot of women.
Money? Wait.
This is the hospitality industry.
Money? What kind of money? What are you talking about?
People are getting tips. People.
Okay, how much money?
I'm selling drugs. Like there's a lot. Like the money.
You know that would make a hilarious comedy,
it's
right?
It's a Topgolf, bro. Oh, I'm working.
Where a guy works.
On
obviously, they wouldn't give you the rights to the Topgolf name, but where a guy works at a stupid sports thing. And also,
2 steps
like
behind me, 4 steps ahead of them. Like, no, I got 3 seasons mapped out of this show. I die at the end.
Oh, shit.
That's a heavy spoiler. I hope nobody hears that. I might cut it out because I don't want to spoil the show. Wow. But like, yeah, it's gonna be called Big Bowl.
Big Bowl.
So like, Topgolf's a 3-level driving range.
Yeah.
3-layer bowling alley.
I like that.
You know.
I really fuck with that, and I personally also really love bowling.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Like, yeah, I'm getting pretty good.
Have you ever rolled a turkey?
We gotta go bowling. I have.
Yeah, I'll do 4 in a row at it sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
So yeah, we gotta do it.
For sure.
Because we used to go bowling an inordinate amount when we were younger. I don't know why.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's just what to do.
Yeah. It's something both of the...
Write down all of that. It's like, no, yeah. We're just going to the bowling. I'm getting cheese fries? Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to the bowling.
Yeah, we got some bowlers in our family for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. I was just watching some black guy on YouTube bowled a perfect game or something. That was fucking great.
Pretty much. The closest I got to a perfect game was... I want to say 7 strikes, 2 spares.
Yeah.
And then one time I got 3 strikes in the final frame. So
that's pretty good.
You got 2 strikes, but you get that 3rd roll because it's the 10th frame. So like,
damn,
that was insane.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's like, no, I love bowling.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not always that good, but
yeah,
I definitely got better. You just can't psych yourself out.
Right. It's also it's a really, and I guess professional bowlers have some kind of regimen or something, but like it's also kind of hard to keep doing a lot, especially if your form like mine is atrocious but effective. It kind of puts some strain on your arm, hurts a little bit.
It can.
But beyond that, I mean, the real point is that's fucking crazy about Topgolf.
So
you said money and drugs and stuff. It sounds like war dogs.
I got a story to kind of tie all that together.
Okay.
So a friend of mine, I'm not going to name any names at all because he's doing this thing and I can't. No.
All right.
But that's a found family member of mine.
Yeah.
He was in town. He's in the, I want to say Air Force. So he's out of the country most of the time. But he came back in town with some of his buddies and they were like, we want to do shrooms. So I was like, oh, okay, I'd be down for sure. So I'm weighing them out. And I was like, I wasn't even planning on doing shrooms, but I was like, I'll do a little microdose. So I take the shrooms. I'm drinking at the bowling alley. We're all kind of chilling. I wasn't even going to bowl because like back then I was in my head, I wasn't as good of a bowler
as you are now.
Exactly.
As you would later become.
A lot of lack of practice. Because when you go bowling, like when we went bowling, it's like, no, I eventually got good. Right. But then we stopped and then I stopped for the most part.
Right. I mean, very few people my age would go bowling. It's not that popular.
That's what we need as a society, just to get off track. We need more shit that the youth can do.
Right.
But there's a lot of stigma, and we're all kind of fucking scared of each other.
So everybody's scared of each other. It's fucking dumb. It's really stupid, because now all they're doing is they're all on like TikTok, like convincing each other to like join ISIS or whatever. You know. It's fucking terrible.
It's kind of nuts. What are these kids doing?
Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but I think this next generation, I think they're gonna suck even worse than we do. I think they're the worst.
We can't afford to let that happen. Yeah. It's like, no, I try to do my best with any kid I'm around at any given time.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, I try my best.
You see, I wear all the Pokemon shit. It's like, no, I want kids to know like they can still fucking be into what they're into.
Actually, you know what? I don't. I really don't. I don't think I do anything for kids. That's awesome that you do. It's awesome that you care about the youth, man. I've basically resigned myself.
Just know that that's the future, bro. You're gonna be.
Oh, you don't say. Yeah.
They're gonna be the ones treating you, and it's like, oh fuck, you're a fucking idiot. What am I gonna do?
Right. What am I gonna do? Because like in Europe, they don't even. Isn't it like medical school is like something you could just major in college?
I think so.
Just like in your undergrad. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh man,
that's amazing.
I feel like the education system in other places is just way more like knowledge focused.
But it's also like if I were really sick, if I like had something that was gonna kill me, I definitely would want a doctor that has like 8 years of college or whatever, right?
For sure, but it's also like, I think it depends on like it depends on how I'm feeling in the situation, because it's like, well, a doctor's a fucking doctor. If you went through any med school, it's all pretty much like the human body doesn't change in different places of the world. It's like, no, everybody's kind of learning the same.
Really? Would you really want like a Russian doctor or like a even worse, right? There's like poorer countries that I could name. Like, do you really want like a Vietnamese doctor?
Like a Cuban doctor? Yeah.
Well, a Cuban doctor's different.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's like, I just know I'm not going to get it in America.
Right. Yeah.
It's a fucking business. It's like, no, I feel like I'm going to get to a point.
It's crazy.
Let's just hop on the plane, get whatever,
Because a Canadian doctor can't be that bad or whatever.
I don't think so. No, except their healthcare system's set up in a way where it's just not the best. It's it's all free, but because of that, like,
there's huge waits, I know. Exactly, there's huge waits, like people will die on the waiting list for shit that doesn't need to kill you.
Yeah, I need to blend the two.
Right, I definitely need to have my stuff when I need my stuff.
A great system, and combining these systems isn't going to work, but we can take the best parts
and leave some of the other stuff.
New. Yeah. You know, but like changing this one, no, and combining it with something else, no. It's like, no, we just need to build back.
Right, and then part of it is just like what people don't understand in Canada, which is different than the unitary systems in like the UK or France. It's like, the provinces do control a lot of the healthcare spending, right? Yeah. That's why Quebec has bigger benefits than some of the other ones, and it's like, you can still have state-based control of some of the medical stuff if you want to, right? And you can combine that with, because a one-payer system just seems like it would make sense.
It's really just like taking care of everybody's basic needs, but also having enough options for everybody who.
I mean, that is the future, isn't it? Right? I mean, that is the future. So you can't avoid single payer. It's just a question of how to implement it. Take care of the bottom
line, but also you can work your way up to whatever the fuck you want.
Right. And just giving people choice. Like, if you actually make more money than this, then you can. And those countries do have that, right? All these countries have private health care that you can go to if you want to,
One of these days.
But and I actually think I would prefer some sort of reimbursement system as opposed to what they have, which is like national hospitals where the government literally runs a hospital. I don't know if I agree with that. I think you still have private doctors' firms and stuff, but maybe put caps on what they can charge and have kind of like a Medicare for all system, right? Where everybody has their checkups and stuff covered. And
this is basic shit.
Right. Yeah, I'm not saying everybody doesn't need like a boob job or whatever, right? But like,
that's right.
I think people need to get an annual checkup for basically free, right?
Yeah.
In a civilized fucking country. And to me, that's another element of family, right? Is like, don't, you know what I mean? My grandma shouldn't, die because I don't have any money. That's crazy.
That's what, and we were talking about this earlier, how I want my parents to be with me. I told my mom that today because I was like, I want y'all with me.
Right, exactly.
I don't want y'all dying in a home.
Right.
Fucking, like, it's just no.
Right, but the question is, I was just watching a video on TikTok. Now the average home price has increased 2.5 times or whatever since, 2000. So it's like, the question is just getting a big enough house and big enough grounds to keep them with you. But to me, I never look at those stats personally. Personally, I know those are daunting stats, but I never really look at those and feel discouraged.
I got good credit. It's like, no, I'm going to be able to get whatever the fuck. I just need capital.
Right.
I'm working on
capital
that
and income, right? That's the big thing, is just getting that income.
As soon as I got that, I'm gold.
Right, exactly. I think it's eminently doable. People do it, Right. And especially if you're not trying to live somewhere, because an average is misleading. An average obviously a median would be better, but even a median home price for all of America is distorting in the sense that that is not the price.
It's the bubble.
Here, right? 400,000 is not the median price or the average price.
That's not even factoring
here in St. Louis.
Auction, foreclosures. It's like, no, deals are out here. Fucking Craigslist.
You just have to.
I'm looking all over the place because I want land for one.
Right.
I want to do that nomadic living for another. So it's
like van life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looking at converted buses and whatnot. So my current goal right now is just like $20K.
Yeah.
So that way I can get a bus, at least get the momentum going.
Yeah.
And that way I can bring all of my shit with me, do the podcast on the road, wherever, with whoever.
Yeah.
And then from there.
That would be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you ever watch Andrew with Channel 5 News?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, you'd love it.
Man.
You'd love it. And for all the listeners of Nathan's podcast, I imagine you'll love it too. It's a really great YouTube series. Yeah. And they used to be called something else. before they got bought or whatever. But dude's awesome. Yeah, just Channel 5 News or whatever. Yeah.
That's sick.
And he like lived in a van. Maybe he still does, but I know he started that way. And his shit is just amazing. He'll go to all these different conventions, like a Satanist convention or a porn convention or a flat Earth convention and or a biker convention, and they'll all say some crazy shit to him.
Yeah,
dude, these videos are fucking amazing.
That is wild.
And now he does that where he's got a podcast where he does drive around in a van or an RV. I think it's an RV. And he asks people questions. I don't know if he's still doing that, but
because that's just the medium I like,
Right.
I've watched a lot of those videos lately.
That's awesome.
I want to keep telling my bowling story.
Oh, please do.
For a fact, I started with that, and it's like, ooh, I don't want anybody to think like, oh, did you just abandon that?
Oh yeah.
Long story short, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
At the bowling alley. I wasn't going to bowl, but they're bowling. So one of his friends puts me in the game.
Yeah.
I don't even have shoes.
Wow.
So I'm bowling on shrooms, drinking in socks. I got fucking 6 strikes.
Really?
Like legit.
Wow.
I was like, I've never been this fucking good.
So it's like your Michael Jordan sick game. You balled out despite
what the hell. It's kind of nuts. But like I wasn't in my head. I wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I did.
Now, were any of those? How many of those strikes were consecutive?
Definitely 3.
So there was the turkey.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Like it was a good.
That's amazing.
Nuts. That was honestly nuts. But ever since then, it's like, no, I've just been better at bowling.
Yeah.
You just kind of stick with what works.
Right.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Pretty much. But we talked about bowling. We talked about the Topgolf family.
You're right. Yeah.
There's some drugs in there. Like,
yeah. If I get too far out there, please reel me back. I'm basically.
Not at all. Personally, it's like, no, that's the beauty of this show. There's like a lot of tangents that we go on.
Yeah. Right. But to me, with that kind of podcast, this kind of podcast, I think it's like, what I like about it is that like all the details, all the seemingly random, unrelated detail, help paint the portrait of like the person that you're listening to, right? Yeah. Like your views on a bunch of different things combined will like tell me something about you.
Exactly.
Basically.
It's kind of like, no, we talk about fucking everything, man.
That's cool. So how many episodes are we in here?
This is probably episode 10 for sure.
Okay.
I think so.
That's pretty good.
1. Season 2, we're probably going to either touch on all the topics,
right,
or just like the best ones and do like some new topics too. But for the most part, season 1 set. I still got 4 more episodes to record.
Oh shit!
And then that will be all of season 1.
Yeah.
New episodes every Sunday night, Monday morning for the most part. So next episode out when this drops, man, because this is going out now, but you're not going to hear this for a long time.
Okay.
So new episodes every Sunday, y'all. just know that much.
That's
we'll be on season 2 by the time y'all fucking hear this. But that episode was about the future.
Okay.
Where do you see the future of this family?
The future of this family?
Because right now, back then, this is the future of this family.
Yeah.
And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't think we'd all be better off.
Yeah.
Which that definitely comes down to like my individual insecurities about where I'm at now.
Right. I mean, yeah. What do you think? I mean, including me, right?
No, not even like mostly just me. I feel like all of us.
Oh yeah,
just
well, I don't take it personally. I don't take anything.
I just feel like
Granny. I mean, what has happened with Granny is
what
just
I thought.
What has happened with Granny is, and for context, my grandmother is suffering with Alzheimer's right now, and it's just probably the biggest tragedy that's ever really befallen me. It's insane.
Pretty much.
I just never saw it coming. She and Granddad have always just been so robust, and so the idea of something like this happening was just so unexpected and so terrifying. Because it's like that stuff's genetics, man. Like that could be me.
That could be. That's right. Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying. Crazy. So it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Because that's my grandmother on my stepdad's side.
Right. Exactly.
My grandmother on my father's side passed away New Year's Eve, like unexpectedly.
Right.
And like that definitely is something that I've been dealing with. But then my grandmother on my mother's side, she has dementia and she doesn't even have a husband. She's just in an assisted living right now, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, and this goes back to how I felt like she slipped when I got my license and started driving. And I felt like Granny slipped when she stopped driving me and Reggie to school because they were in high school now.
Right.
And because of that, as like a family unit, I think we need each other.
Absolutely, we do.
The old needs the young to teach the young, and the young needs to take care of the old and make the next generation. Like it's
right. It's a cycle.
Cycle.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that is true. Is there are organic needs that we have. For family, right? We need each other socially. We can't thrive without one another. Exactly. I think that's true of all people throughout all time, and that's part of what's wrong with our society right now. Is I think we are abandoning the idea of roles and stuff that you got to do. Yeah.
Very much so.
For sure. Because it's like I think it's just kind of scary because even our parents aren't spring chickens, right?
Man.
They're getting up there. Right?
They're getting up there.
It's crazy. So it's like I definitely want to take as good a care of my parents as I can. Right?
Yeah. With that perspective, I've definitely okay, I need to put myself in the best position possible.
Right.
So that I can be in the best position possible to help them when they get to that point.
Right.
It's definitely shaped this next chapter of my life that I'm embarking on because it's like, no, a lot of this is bigger than me to the point where my problems seem smaller. And this isn't downplaying my experience by any means, but it's more so of I feel that I do have a role to play and I could be doing a much better job,
Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. Yeah. Right. Because I also, we're all busy. But are we as busy as we say we are? Or are we just dicking around? Are we just watching TV? But in a sad way, not in a sad way. I don't know. Yeah.
But everyone does it to the point where it's man, we really could be. I want to be vibrating at a higher frequency.
Oh, in general.
That's the point of this show, I feel like. Just having these conversations and being able to look back at where I was. First episode was 2020.
Right.
And we're in 2022 now.
It's 2 years.
Just the progression of everything. It's kind of looking back and seeing where I am, what I did do, what I didn't do.
Yeah.
Good accountability,
Yeah, and self-analysis and kind of problem solving in reverse, right? You're going back and saying, well, hey, obviously things didn't go well here. What was the problem there? So yeah, I definitely think we're all doing that as a country. We're doing that. I know I'm doing it personally. I know a lot of the people we know are, right. Even we were just recently talking about our cousin who's now going to be playing pro ball over there in London.
Hooping, man. Hooping. Shout out to Brandon.
He's the last time we spoke, he was telling me about how he's trying to improve his game and do the same thing. So it's definitely a universal feeling for sure.
Pretty much. Yeah. Just doing the best you can with your ability.
Right. And identifying the reasons why you haven't done your best in the past, right? Definitely. That's essential. That's an essential part of meeting your potential, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I feel like having that level of self-awareness allows you to no longer repeat certain mistakes to the point where you can just be propelled forward with that stuff no longer holding you back.
Yeah, for sure.
We're definitely at the half-hour mark. We're looking pretty good here.
Sorry, I think it sounded, I don't know. Was that bad?
No.
How's it going?
It's been great so far.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the show's always...
because I haven't listened to the episodes yet.
Pretty much. And that's
so
it's no, I keep in the pauses and I keep it just because at the end of the day, I just want to have a conversation with my cousin.
Right.
Each episode, it's no, this is just somebody in my life and we're just talking about the things that are going on.
Right.
there is a topic, but for the most part, it's like, no, we can go on that tangent because it's like, yo, I might not have seen you for a while.
Right, exactly.
So it's like, yeah, I'm catching up with you, but like that's just where the most authentic conversation comes up, I feel like. But I'm trying to do better at making it professional and having questions ready and whatnot.
Right.
So.
And that's one of the cool things about a podcast, right, in general, is it's like a different voice every week, you know, with your voice.
Exactly.
Which only serves to make your personality more obvious as you, like, bounce off of different kinds of people, right? Because I'm sure your conversation with me was completely different than the conversation with the last guest that was mostly about anime, right?
Yeah, that was...
Or I don't know.
That was all jokes.
Yeah.
That might be the episode that cancels us, so this episode might not.
Oh shit! What was the episode? What was that about?
Oh, that was about trauma. We were just,
oh god!
Yeah. It's like, oh damn.
No, it sounds fun.
That was a fun one.
Anything that could get you canceled, I definitely want to hear.
Because it was either trauma or death.
Yeah.
And he wanted to do death, but I was like, ooh, I should make him do trauma just to like get that conversation out of him. But he still found ways to like talk about death.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh man,
Jesus!
It was but like anime.
Talking about death in a way that can get you canceled. Wow, that's pretty intense.
I think so. At least
that's awesome.
Like, the woke lib said.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'm a non-denominational everything. It's like you know. Not even a fucking centrist. Just like, no, I don't want to claim any of you.
Yeah, right, any of these factions. Yeah.
I really couldn't. Man. What did you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know, a lawyer.
Yeah.
How long are the episodes usually?
An hour.
Oh, an hour? I thought you were saying we were done.
Oh no!
If I've been extra quiet, I thought you were saying we were done. Yeah, no, I wanted to be a lawyer. But now I don't think that seems like a very fun job to do.
Pretty much.
It seems pretty awful.
I want to like learn the law. If I do go back to school, which that's at least the plan right now, unless something else kicks off.
Right.
But I want to go into business, but I want to be able to go into business only so that I can do like deals and whatnot. So I still want to learn at least the law and rules of making deals and whatnot. Just to be able to like read a contract in terms of agreements and stuff.
Dude, what do you don't want to do that.
I want to
read your own contract. That's what lawyers are for. You're not supposed to do it yourself.
But I want to know it.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. It's like, no, I want to get into this crypto and metaverse space. I want to.
Oh yeah, crypto is like mostly just scams, right?
Contracts.
It's mostly
so
just
like, no,
a bunch of con men conning each other, right?
Not even crypto. Pretty much. And it's like, oh, I can just facilitate that deal.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Okay, so like mergers and acquisitions or something.
Here's the fucking smart contract. You know, it's like, you want to close on this fucking digital land or whatnot.
Yeah.
All the stuff.
Yeah, business law is definitely.
I want to be a business owner, but knowing that the metaverse is a thing if we don't get nuked by World War III or what was the other possibility? Climate change. Yeah. Sure. Maybe,
well, I think we've just met a new one. A virus kills everybody. That's a new one, and that's a real one.
You think the monkeys got us? You think the monkeys?
The monkeypox? I don't think the monkeypox.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like,
but I'm saying
it didn't do it.
Right, but we didn't see COVID coming
at all.
So I'm saying now, when you're making your list of things that could end the world, you have to say nuke or climate change or
the information of it all.
Viruses.
Information is like the real currency, and I feel like because some people did predict the pandemic. I'm not the one.
Well,
there are people.
They said that there's gonna be a pandemic.
Yeah,
that's they didn't.
So it's like, well, now that I have that on my radar, it's like, no, I'm definitely looking into like the science news and viral diseases and whatnot. It's like, it's definitely on the world stage now to the point where it's like, well, with all of the regulations and stuff they have now, I think a pandemic is inevitable. Whether it be the
I think that seems
or
true.
the next thing. So it's like, okay, well, now I got to be pandemic proof.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to die from any pandemic, though.
I don't think you'll die. No, I'm just joking. I don't think. I strongly doubt.
I think I'm.
Right. skeptical about the one we just had. So,
exactly.
I don't really even want to.
I think it's definitely like climate change, which I'm somewhat skeptical of that.
Really?
As of late. There's fucking Billy Carson, who's definitely talking about space and
I think climate
ancient ancestors and whatnot. And it's definitely some interesting food for thought.
Space?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty nuts. Because, like, do you think that the world started, I guess the Bible said like 2,000 years ago, roughly?
I think it's all a fucking metaphor, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think the world is billions of years old.
Yeah, like 13 billion years old, right?
Yeah, essentially, there's a bunch of old ancient tablets and stuff that I haven't read, but I'm trying to read.
Okay.
Once I find my translated copy and whatnot.
Yeah.
But essentially, we come from space.
Yeah.
But there were several different species and whatnot that came to Earth, and that's how we got to where we are now.
That's interesting.
With like pyramids being gates and stuff, and like there's a bunch of interesting information out there.
Yeah,
it's a little culty too.
Wow. So what? I mean, where are these? Who's saying this? I mean, so we're supposed to be aliens that like bred, or
I guess we're like the product of aliens.
Okay.
And with the artifacts,
I don't know.
that they left behind.
Do I think aliens really have come to Earth?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Recently?
Well, the ones that are still here, perhaps.
Oh, wow,
because,
that's
like,
pretty recent.
Some of them can take our appearance, and then there's all the UFO sightings and stuff. This is very much like deep end fucking craziness, but like I like to look at everything.
Everything,
so
the full
like,
spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, some of this shit is kind of like, yeah.
Do you think they've tried to make contact, or do you think they've tried to,
I think the world
interfere in our business or something?
No more so than they already do. Did you see that shirtless pic of Elon?
Oh yeah, that guy's a fucking alien. Dude's fucking
you know what I'm saying?
I'm joking. You really
think he's an alien? I think it's a really.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, right. That dude looked fucked up.
What did he name his fucking
really
kids? Fucking.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I really fucking think.
And he's got a new kid like every week now. I mean, have you noticed that? That guy's always. Did you see that his dad banged his stepdaughter?
Yes, that's what crazy. There's quite a bit,
like a bunch. That's fucking hilarious, bro. That's a meme. That's a meme. That guy's got a meme, buddy. It's fucking terrible.
That looks like it's.
If I looked like that, I would know better. If I looked like that, I would know better than to go outside without a shirt on like that.
There's a little fucking pilot.
Because he's got, obviously, he's had a really specific kind of closet.
Like it didn't always. It didn't.
I'm saying when he's in a suit, he's had obviously his suits are really well tailored because he looks good. He doesn't look like that.
He usually does. That's why when I saw this, I was like, oh.
Yeah. This is a total disaster.
That man's built like a spaceship.
Yeah. Looks like
somebody is piloting that man.
Yeah, like a Men in Black roach guy.
Yeah,
I can see him being a roach guy. Or I can see him going. Yeah.
Oh man, the media prepares us for all of these concepts.
Right, exactly.
So it's like. Maybe it comes out like, oh, Elon was an alien and the spaceship was ready.
And he was trying to get us back to his homeland, Mars.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like we were out on Mars too. It's kind of interesting. Literally all this shit. And man, this is like, because it leaves family, but like, I just watched the Buzz Lightyear movie. I personally thought it was ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for family. But in terms of just that concept of light speed travel to the point where by the time you get to where you're actually...
Yeah, everybody's old and stuff, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So when Star Wars came out with the whole a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
So it's like...
And they're constantly traveling at light speed, way over light speed.
Shit isn't, so it's kind of like, I really think, like, they could be here right now. We really don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Just that the concepts are things that we're at least thinking about.
Right.
And forming these conclusions.
That's important.
To.
Yeah.
It's close.
If we're going to ever become do you think we'll ever be a multi-planetary species?
Ooh.
With colonies on other planets and shit?
I think we will. We're going to get to like a Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. I don't think we'll live
No, we won't.
But like,
we'll be lucky if
I
we
think so.
ever, if we live to see like the first colony on
We
Mars,
get to
right?
see like the collapse before the first colony.
Oh yeah?
I think so.
You think the country's going to collapse in the next 100 years?
Yeah, some form, you know.
Oh shit.
Might even be like just economic. Like I really do think like we might get into a world conflict.
Yeah.
And, like take up arms because if
With
all
who?
this internet goes down, I don't want to name any names.
Okay.
But we got some enemies, bro.
Yeah.
We've
got some enemies. We've got some enemies. You know what really scares me, and something I've always thought about, and I've always read about this, is what people are really afraid of now is the dirty bomb, right? Because you've got, you know, all sorts of bad actors have nukes, right? You got the North Koreans, right? You got the Iranians are working on it, and, you know, the Russians, Chinese, you know, some of these other countries. But it's like, right. So all of them, they've got it. So any of one of them could do a dirty bomb on us, and hope that we can't figure out who it is.
Pretty much.
Right? You could just
with not enough time to clap back, because we're still one of the youngest nations. Right now. Yeah. And I feel like we've been on those coattails of the fucking Industrial Revolution for so long that our luck's kind of running out. We haven't really been doing our due diligence as a people. Yeah. To the point where I feel like that ignorance of being the youngest nation, it's like, oh, we're fucked. You know? Yeah. All of these other empires around us have fallen and built up back again so many times that it's like, well, we just had the industrialness of it, and we made, I guess, breakthroughs in science and all these other
huge breakthroughs.
Like, we had a ton to the point where it's like, ooh, I feel like that progression stopped in the sake of capitalism. Yeah. So it's like, oh, fuck. What are we going to do? Right. Yeah, well, how are we people fighting about genders, bro? There's gonna be bloodshed. What is a woman? Yeah, I can't define what a woman is. There's going to be bloodshed.
You think so? Yeah. You think there'll be a civil war in this country? Do you think there'll really be a civil war?
I feel like that's up to the next election. We've already stormed the Capitol. Yeah. And now black people can't storm the Capitol because the white people already did it. It's like, exactly. Man, God damn it. And every time something bad happens in the culture, I'm just like, yeah, we should storm the Capitol. But they already. But and it was not productive. It didn't actually change anything at all. And in fact, it probably led to the Republicans losing the Senate in the first place. Like black man dying in the street, man. We should storm the. No. Yeah. Don't. All these school shootings. We should.
Yeah, they already did it.
They outlawed abortion, right. We should fucking storm the.
Right. Exactly.
You know.
It's already been done. It's played out.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah, Simpsons did it.
Fucking
right, yeah,
Simpsons
exactly.
did it.
Fucking hilarious. I don't know. It's really terrible. I mean, I still remember when that happened. That was like a year and a half ago. I was still with my ex-girlfriend.
Had my projector up. Yeah. Because I was always like in tune with the news at that time. I was waking up. I'm pretty sure I was unemployed or only working at the zoo, so like weekends and shit. But on my off time, I was very much into like the media and making my TikToks and stuff. Yeah. So I turn on the news. I was like, oh, okay, Trump rally. All right. Oh, they're going to the Capitol, bro. Wow. Oh, they're breaking down these barriers. Right.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Twitter was going crazy. Like,
right, exactly.
Like, what a time to be alive.
It's absolutely insane.
You know,
because I was watching it on YouTube Live, you know, because there were streamers there and they were recording it, right, as it was happening. And I just was like, this is the craziest shit that's ever happened. I had like 2 streams up at once. This is amazing.
With my computer. I was like, oh,
shit.
And
I was like, this is so good.
The season finale of America KKK. Right. Season 2. 3, pandemic, you know, so it's like, our show, just because after the pandemic forced a lot of us inside, forced a lot of us on our screens. Right. So it's like, this just, our everything, everything that happens in this country has just become a fucking TV show. Yeah, It's my favorite fucking
this is going to be everybody's favorite period of history in the future, right? I love it, dog. This will be like the 60s were to us, just the most interesting, weird-ass time.
I think Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson
broke up. Yeah, have you seen those TikToks where they're asking people, what do you think about that? I
started this in 2020. They're together. Like, what? They broke up. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man.
Now that's
Will
crazy.
put out an apology. I don't think Chris responded. Like, it's all
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, right. Now that's something I'd like to see. Yeah.
Man, I wanted to see the comedy show.
He needs to do a good special after
response,
this. I mean, for real, he's got no choice. He's got to respond.
Our family, man.
Yeah.
Will Smith don't got shit on our family.
Right. Exactly.
The Smith family don't have shit on the Williams clan, dog.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly,
we got a great family.
I really think so. We got.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get together more often. We got to stick around more often, and I'll definitely do my part on that
because we're the future of this.
Right?
Family.
Yeah, we are the future of this family, and it's a great family, and I'm just. Even like Adora she's so cute, and she's
babysitting our kids. Like you gotta
right in the future, right? Exactly.
And I feel like
that's something I'm really
to watch my kids.
Right. I'm really glad to hear you talk that way because I feel like oftentimes people don't like to think in those kind of material futuristic terms, but I think it's important.
It's very important.
If you're gonna plan a life successfully.
One thing I've learned in all of my Topgolf crazy time experiences is that some people just want to feel better. I want to be better.
Right.
Not every day is going to be amazing. I'm no longer looking for this instant gratification. And I still succumb to it. I'm growing and
Don't we all? Yeah.
I'm growing and changing.
Right.
I want to be better. I no longer want to feel better.
Wow.
I'm not really pursuit of all these instant, no, I'm working towards shit.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
My friend's not going to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
So, sus warning. My friend put his nudes in a Discord server that two of my other friends were in, and they told me about it. I was like, yo, get me those. Sus me those.
Yeah.
I need those.
Is it like a lady?
They were...
That was a dude. Okay.
Really bad nudes.
Okay.
On his 30th birthday, I'm getting a shirt made.
With the nudes.
Bam!
That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
That's hilarious.
Man. Where did you get that? Just the shirt. It's already been a year.
Right. So he's forgotten about it. Yeah.
Most definitely. Didn't know that the mutual friends were in the Discord. He doesn't know how I got them.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 years from now.
Jesus Christ.
I could ruin that man's life now.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But 4 years from now, it'll just fuck with his head?
Some birthday traumatization.
My God.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Fuck instant gratification, dog. Get your priorities together, man.
Oh yeah, definitely don't. Right, definitely don't send any nudes in a public Discord.
Don't do it. No. Don't do it. I'm not even in the fucking he's not gonna know
where it came from. That's hilarious.
Could ruin this man's life. I wanted to send him to him. It's already been a year, but it's no. I want to wait.
Is it a fat dude?
He doesn't look the best.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
It's definitely one of my anime
Why the hell
friends.
did he do that? Why?
They do anything for clout.
Just like as a prank?
They do anything for a crumb.
I don't even... What?
They do anything for a crumb of coochie. That's something.
So he did it so a lady...
Because there are females in that group, for sure. He's one of these... I can't even say it.
So how was the reaction?
My friend's in the LGBT community,
so
it's an LGBT plus.
So he's a man trying to get other men.
But there's girls in there too.
So what is he after?
I've only seen him with girls, so it's
So he's after girls. So he's posted a naked picture of himself as a way to get girls.
You gotta give a little to get a little, but it's
what?
It's all very. Do you think you could have a family in 2020?
Do I think you could have a family in 20? Could I have a family, or could anyone have a family?
Anyone, but then answer that for yourself.
Yes, you can have a family, but only if you're rich.
Communication is key for one. Y'all got to be on the same exact.
You need a lot of money.
Yes and no, because some people survive.
And you need to be in great physical shape.
Yes, which I'm working on that.
And you need to pick the right woman, which is
I thought I feel like the best representation of a modern family today.
Yeah.
And this is best case scenario.
Okay. Okay.
Bob's Burgers.
I like Bob's Burgers.
Watched the movie.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Just in terms of the show, it made me want to go back and watch the show because I loved it. And some of the old jokes were in there, the fucking sexy zombies. I get some of this.
Right.
I haven't been there in a while.
Some of the recurring jokes,
And just the fact that they were in the fucking carny town, this bad area. They were outside of this biker bar, and all the fucking people in that city just see Bob's kids. They're like, oh, hey, hey, little
right,
like,
yeah.
They just all fucking know the kids.
Right.
So, like, Bob and Linda can trust their community around their kids. That's what I think family should be. It should be a tight-knit, functioning community where you feel like your kids can safely grow up.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's actually a really good litmus test for your original question, what is family? That is one of the definitions I would say is most accurate, is like someone that you could just leave your kid with and not really, for like a week or 2 weeks.
Family is trust.
Right, exactly. But
family
I think specifically of your kids, because that's like the thing that I care about the most.
Your future.
Because
trusting somebody
with your future. Right. That's a huge fucking deal. I would say that's
fire, dude.
That's how I would define family, as somebody you could, because I don't even have, neither of us have any kids, but I would.
But it's a future that you're building with this inner working. Like, without trust, there is no family.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, so it's the people because basically you're genetic. I feel like everybody I'm genetically related to, I would feel comfortable leaving a kid with, and then there's a certain number of your friends as well that yeah.
Which I just thought of another one, the fucking Rugrats and like their group of friends.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something even Full House with fucking like
Bob Saget.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Bobby.
It's just like, man, just like that tight knit community.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Trust and whatnot.
They had Uncle Joey, Uncle Jesse.
Yeah,
that's good stuff. Stamos is supposed to be a creep. They said he can't go to Disneyland because he keeps harassing all the women. Which is so good. Which is so good. On the occasions that I've been like a Disney park, I never was horny at any point.
John Stamos isn't here.
Yeah.
I went to Disney and I was like, man, I feel a lot better that he's not here right now.
Yeah, not groping
anyone
wouldn't
want a picture
in front of you, yeah.
Totally wouldn't want a picture with Uncle Jeffy.
John Stamos. That guy's awesome.
I'd want the picture, bro.
You would?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
You didn't know that he was a creepy creep guy?
I just knew the lady who played his wife was, because she paid her kids through school and like all that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she did that thing that every rich person knows that you can do, and every poor person knows that rich people do. Yeah,
all the time.
So it's like, I don't ever.
Yeah, I didn't see the issue.
It's whatever.
Loki.
No, I do. There is actual fraud. The part that I think is unacceptable, that I don't even understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it that like also in addition to getting them in, she like got them athletic scholarships? Is that right?
Yeah.
Because if you're getting them scholarships, then that's fraud. That's fraud.
They're just writing down that it's a scholarship, but like
you think so?
Coming from 100%.
She's just giving a donation to that amount plus.
Plus something for the school,
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Watching Ozark is definitely just like, if I get some fucking money.
Yeah, you kind of move it around. I didn't know you like Ozark.
Oh, Ozark was amazing, dog.
Love
Missouri, it's like those.
Yeah,
I see the emo.
You know the difference between a redneck and a hillbilly, right?
It's terrible. Terrible. Watch Letterkenny, bro. It's
good. Yeah. I need to watch it. I've heard really good things about it.
Not gonna lie.
That's on Netflix too, right?
Episodes.
Let's do it
for sure. But it's the last 3 minutes of the podcast.
Oh shit!
Your time.
Oh no! Wow, it kind of.
I know.
Came up, snuck up on us. Yeah. Well,
anything you got going on
okay.
Socials.
Yeah,
this is your time.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Juan Williams. I'm Nathan's cousin. I don't really have anything to plug. Yeah.
That's the beauty of the 3 minutes. It's
like, but I'm awesome. I'm great. I'm plugging. I'll plug myself.
That's
you know, if you have to make a friend, you could do worse than me. I don't know. I'm pretty handsome as well.
He's solid. I'm gonna try to convince him to come to an anime convention.
So there you go.
I think you'd have a good time out there.
Yeah. Well, thank you inviting me on your podcast, man. I appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. It's been a good episode. It's definitely. And I say this about some episodes, but it's like, no, if I say top 5, I can have up to 5 favorites.
Right, yeah.
And I've only got like 4.
5, right,
so this is top 5 right now, okay?
That's great.
Because I had a really interesting conversation with a friend of mine. That episode just dropped last Sunday. but it was 4th of July weekend, 2021, and there was a shooting at the mall he worked at.
Yeah.
So like this is like his first person
recollection
of what happened and what. Like I have some really good
That's
episodes.
way more serious than anything we talked about.
It goes through everything. Like the show it's just conversations with people in my life. It's a beautiful thing.
That's awesome.
You know. Well, we're winding down time. I guess I can close it out.
Oh, yeah. You know, hey, I'm sure I'll want to do another episode if you'll have me, assuming this wasn't too terrible, you know.
No, I'm doing like a few shows.
So it's like,
I don't want any recurring guests just yet because it's still season 1. Like, I want to set the standard first. Okay. But eventually, and I'm working on other shows too, so it's like, no, but I can definitely have you on this round.
Well, no, but definitely thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it. It's cool.
For sure. Well, that was the Hijinks podcast. I don't know what episode this is. Y'all be easy.